Hi, I'm Matt from Focus Training. When we start a new partnership, one of the first questions we ask is whether you want to develop your leaders internally in a cohort of learners that all are a part of your business, or whether you want to send leaders external to learn alongside leaders from other organizations in a program similar to our institutes. This can be a challenging question, and to know what's right for your business, it's important to think about a few key factors. First, how many leaders do you actually have to develop in the short term? If the answer is less than about 15, an external program probably is going to make the most financial sense. The high levels of customization and consulting and setup work that go into building an internal leadership development program are pretty significant. And so the cost per leader at that point becomes high if you are looking at only about a dozen leaders. But when you get into the 20 or more leader cohort size, an internal program becomes pretty viable. And at that point, either choice can be good depending on your needs. The second question to ask yourself is, how quickly do you need these leaders developed, or what kind of time access can you get to leaders? An external program has a pretty set schedule, and so if your leaders can't make that work, or if it doesn't develop leaders quickly enough for your needs, you may need to look internal, where you can build your own schedule, potentially doing training every week or maybe even more frequently. Finally, think about the experience of your learners. There are advantages to both options, internal and external. The advantage of an internal program is that everyone in the room understands your organization. They know the product, the customers, the culture of your business, and so the context part of this journey is going to be understood by everyone. However, by contrast, an external program gives your leaders a chance to learn from those outside the recycled air of your organization culture. They get to see how things get done in a different industry or a different functional area, and that perspective can be incredibly valuable to make them more effective back in your context. So, as you think about what's most useful for your leaders, what fits their schedule, and how many leaders you have, it will generally guide you to one of these two options, both of which can be incredibly powerful in building your leadership pipeline. And either way, we're here to help.